Hola a todos y bienvenidos a las chorriaventuras de Blackcoat. Continuamos con Stanley Parable a ver cuántos finales raros y diferentes hay en el juego. El primer ending fue interesante, pero nos combinaba a buscar más respuestas y a seguir rutas diferentes, lo cual es interesante porque es un juego a parecer bastante abierto dentro de las limitaciones que puede tener un juego.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying.
Se me da bien.
So far, he's doing excellent. And
Claro
if
que
he
sí.
just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Es lo que decís siempre, observar al genio trabajando. Bien,
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
perdona. ¿Cómo que si es esta la... Perdona? ¿Cómo que si esta es la oficina de Stanley? ¿Por qué tienes dudas ahora?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ya he ido por ese camino, no me gusta.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
O para quedarme ahí a engordar. ¡A engordar!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Bien, pues ya que me he quedado aquí, me quedo aquí. ¿Por qué no puedo sentarme?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Esta pintura sí lo merece. De hecho es una foto, no es una pintura. Todos son fotos.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Como te encuentre te pegaré.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Perfecto.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Es porque mis rodillas... bueno, no hablemos de eso. Además, las cosas que se hacen con la lengua... Bueno, tampoco hablaremos de eso. ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ey! ¡Un camión! ¿Puedo fugarme de aquí en un camión? Peligro, no salte. No tengo dinero, así que ¿qué va a pasar? ¡Oh, sí!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Nadie puede
Good
decirme lo que
job,
hacer.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Soy Almighty. ¿Qué? ¿Vas a decirme algo? No, ¿verdad? Pues vamos.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Sí, porque esto no es el clima. ¿Por qué la gente deja el ordenador encendido cuando se va? Cuando es secuestrado.
When Stanley came to a set of two open...
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Tampoco.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Que no.
lounge first, just to admire
Que te
it.
calles.
Wow. Yes.
Sí.
This room. But
Calles.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
¿Ves la puerta de la izquierda? ¿La ves, no? No la puedo cerrar.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ya lo hemos dejado claro antes, ¿por qué no me despido?
Look, Stanley,
No.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
¿Cómo que por la puerta red? ¿Ves? ¿Ves por qué no me puedo fiar de ti?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sí.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Gracias.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Sí,
Was it
quiero ver
worth
los
ruining
secretos.
the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And
Soy
in the
máster
end,
de
it was
rol, es
all
lo que
for
hacen los
nothing,
jugadores.
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Me gusta.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would
Hey.
you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Lo considero normal.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
Yes.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Wow. ¿Y bien? Ajá. Bueno, teniendo en cuenta que no llevo 7 horas jugando al juego. ¡Ja! ¿Eso es el ataque gratuito? Muy bien, sigamos por aquí. A ver, ¿qué?
Now,
¿Qué tienes ahora para
would
mí?
you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Venga.
Let me boot it up.
A ver, ¿qué me vas a enseñar? Muéstrame tus secretos. Dame, dame.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Bien, es un juego adictivo. Adiós, bebé.
You heartless bastard. Did
Yes.
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Gracias.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Venga, vamos. Oh.
Well,
Oh, no.
Stanley, is this any better?
No.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell
No,
me
porque
that,
no puedo
Stanley.
saltar.
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
¿Dónde?
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Sí, es muy acogedora. Parece un mojón.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Hey. Bueno, no
Oh
está.
my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No me ha traído ni siquiera un botón de saltar. Damn ways to die.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this
He oído
one.
un sí.
Okay, new game.
Había algo que me gruñía. No, no puede ser. El Portal.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love
El Portal.
you, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Hey, vaya.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
¿Por qué estoy jugando al Portal?
Genius.
Gracias.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
¿Y bien? ¿Tienes algo más que decirme? Porque no veo nada. Vaya, no puedo empujar las sillas. No tienes nada más que decirme, ¿eh? Te has quedado mudo ante mi... ante mí. Pues nada. Adiós. Ah, mira. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿A dónde voy? ¿Dónde estoy? ¿A dónde voy? ¿Dónde estoy? ¿A dónde voy? Tubirubirubirubirubiru. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿A dónde voy? Bien, si esto va por aquí, significa que no lo he roto. Pero... este no es el camino de izquierda a derecha, sí. Mira, mi oficina. Ahí está mi cubículo. Algo ha cambiado. ¿Qué es esto? Ey, ese es un diseñador de niveles. ¿Y bien?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Nosotros también. Bueno, pues este es el segundo final de Stanley Parable. O algo. Nos hemos ido muy, muy lejos. Es interesante cómo puedo ser capaz de irritar a alguien sin verlo. Así que nada, hasta la próxima. En las aventuras de Blackpool.